Hello everybody and welcome back to Friday Night Live with myself and Slava, of course. Tonight is an exciting evening of Les Miserables, as you all know. It's been an incredible week learning the whole musical, and I've spent many nights staying up till past midnight or something, watching all the different productions and the film again, and different productions from different years. It's been wonderful to research it and to actually get involved in just one complete musical or opera, whatever it is. Well, it's musical, isn't it? Obviously. So I want to say hello to everybody. Hello to Trevor and Trudy Cameron. Thank you so much for watching. And to Teresa and to Philip Norton and Fatima and to Tuomo again. Thank you so much for watching. And Richard Ullman and Kuha. Thank you so much. And Katerina. And I know Megan is watching at home. And Ruby and Ava, I hope, are watching. So thank you so much for watching. I tried to do my hair as if I was Cosette, even though I worked out today, I'm playing 11 characters altogether, so bear with me. And also I want to say, a quick hello to Mary Bingham, who was my music teacher at Amberfield, and Mrs. Waring, Kathleen Waring, who taught me maths. I wasn't very good at maths, which I'm sure she knows, but I was okay at music, so, balance. And also, Terry Bryant, who lives up the road, thank you so much for watching. Martin Robinson, I know, can't watch this evening because he's working and he wanted me to give him a shout out. And to Mike and Mary, it's their 54th wedding anniversary, so happy wedding anniversary to you guys. And also to my cousin Sam and Joel, happy 3rd wedding anniversary as well. I'm wishing you all the best and looking forward to celebrating your 54th too. So who else is here? Olivia Pitcher, thank you so much for watching. And Kirk and Hannah and Anna and Daphne Rose, thank you so much for watching. Sorry, Slava's saying something again. I'm being really ditzy. What? Oh, you can scroll. Why am I so bad at this? Hi, Nicola. Sorry. Bear with me, guys. It's been a long week. I hope you've all had a lovely week. The weather it's got better and better, hasn't it, each day? It's now ridiculously hot, so I think I'll be dripping with sweat by the end of this concert. I wanted to put it past you guys. I really wanted today to really... A lot of people have told me that they know a lot of the songs, but they don't exactly know the full story of Les Mis. So I'd love, if you're willing to listen, to tell you the story. I've written a few things down, because as you know, I've got a jumbled mess in there. Apart from music, I can remember music, I just can't think on my feet. So I've written down, obviously, the bullet points of what I meant to say about where the story goes. So if you'd like to hear it, I would love to start telling you of the Les Miserables and how it started and when it first came out. So I'll start with it, otherwise I'm going to be here for hours probably. So I have written a lot down, as you can see, but I will try and skim over it. So Les Mis is obviously a sung-through musical. There's no speaking in Les Mis. Everything is sung, which is quite unusual because usually in a musical you have bits of speaking. And it's based on the 1862 French novel by, what's his name? Victor Hugo. And obviously the music is Schoenberg. I love his music. And it first premiered in 1980 in Paris, and then it was taken on by Cameron Mackintosh, who released it in London on the West End in 1985, which, good fact, makes it the longest running musical on the West End productions and the second longest running musical in the whole world. It only got taken over by the off-Broadway production of The Fantastics. Does anybody know The Fantastics? Because I have never heard of it, but hi Angela Barbrook, hello. So it's basically set in the 19th century in France, and it's based on the story of Jean Valjean. He's a French peasant who has been locked away for 19 years because he stole a loaf of bread for his sister's starving child. And basically after 19 years of suffering, he breaks his parole and he starts life anew because, well, he basically runs away to a convent, and this bishop offers him like food and a bed, and at night time Jean Valjean decides to steal all the silver and run away. Then he gets caught by the police, and the police then bring him back, and the bishop says, well, think of this, he says to the policeman, oh no, I gave it to him, even though he didn't. And then when the policeman goes away, the bishop says to Valjean that, think of this as God's given you mercy here, and now you must give mercy to other people, so make a life anew for yourself. So he does, and he ends up being a mayor of a town, and he renames himself. What does he call himself? I don't know. He calls himself Monsieur Madeleine, and that's in 8 years later in 1823. And there's this lovely, beautiful woman called Fontaine who works for him, and she's one of the factory workers, and she's trying to support her daughter Cosette, who is out of wedlock and is living with an innkeeper, horrible innkeeper, and his wife. And so I Dreamed a Dream comes in basically near the beginning of the musical. Sorry, my head's all over the place. And basically all her co-workers hate her because the foreman on the factory floor fancies Fontaine, and she won't give in to his desires. So one day she's reading a letter, and all her co-workers steal the letter and read it out loud and reveal that she's got this secret child. And of course that's really bad. So they call her all these names under the sun, and this foreman kicks her out onto the street. So in this song, she is basically reflecting on her broken dreams and about Cosette's father who abandoned her after she gave birth. She's desperate for money. She sells her hair. She sells this locket. She's got bald head now, and she turns to prostitution. So this is I Dreamed a Dream, and this is for Angela Barbrook and Nicola Heels. Oh, that was a long introduction. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed that background. But here is I Dreamed a Dream.
There was a time when men were kind, and their voices were soft, and their words inviting. There was a time when love was blind, and the world was a song, and the song was exciting. There was a time when it all went wrong. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night with their voices soft as thunder, and they tear your hope apart, and they turn your dreams to shame, to shame. He slept as summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, and he was gone when autumn came. And still I dream he'd come to me, that we would live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Now life has killed the dream I
I hope you enjoyed that piece. That's really such a sad piece. I hope I don't start crying like last week. My eyes feel a bit funny though, but hopefully. Nicola Hill said, sadly the music has been cancelled for good. I know, it's really sad. I hope they bring it back though. As you all know, the theatres and everything, it's not looking good for any of us now from this week, especially after all the announcements from the government the last couple of days. It's quite sad really. So it means that I can sing to you lot all the time now, if you want, every Friday. Mike says, hi Christina, looking and sounding fabulous this evening. Oh, thank you so much. And Nicola Heel says, yay, I Dreamed a Dream is my favourite. Yes, one of my favourites too. And yes, that was on, Susan Boyle did it on Britain's Got Talent. Yes. Kirk says, wow, amazing. And then Richard says, yay. And then David says, wonderful. Kenneth says, awesome. Thank you, Kenneth Lynch, for watching. I know you're in America as well as David and Richard. Pavla, hello Pavla. Copenhagen, hi. We miss you guys. I hope you're all doing well. You must come and visit when you can, whenever we can. Teresa says, fabulous. Thank you so much. And Philip Norton, stunning Christina. Thank you so much. Am I missing anybody? Tell me. Oh, Yelena. Hi, Yelena. Sorry I missed your amazing voice, with love from Prague. Oh, thank you, Yelena. I hope I can come and see you soon. Abigail says, hi, watching from Bristol. Hi, Abigail and Pete. Have I missed anybody? Slava, what are you saying? Oh, Kuha says, I knew that song. I did it as a cover song on the piano. Oh, that's lovely, when I was in Utah. That's wonderful. My first album on that song was Dare to Dream. Oh, wonderful. And Trudy says that was wonderful. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments. And is the opera in the park still on? Yes, it is. Because there is a limited number of tickets, we can still go ahead, as they've told me. So we're definitely going ahead for next Saturday. So very excited about singing to you all. I've spent ages doing my programme. So there's lots of exciting things. I Dreamed a Dream will be one of them. I don't know if I should say that, but if you're coming, I'll be singing I Dreamed a Dream. I'll just carry on with the story. So where we left off is that... where did we leave off? Someone tell me. So she's become a prostitute, and basically what happens is one of her... the next scene after this is that one of her clients starts abusing her, and she fights back, as you should. And the policeman comes, who of course is the horrible Javert, and he tries to arrest her. Valjean is walking past. He's the mayor of the town, remember, and he pities Fontaine, and when he realises that she once worked for him, he feels this incredible guilt and feels he has to help her. So he orders Javert to take her to hospital, which he does, and then soon afterwards Valjean is rescuing a man. It's another scene. He rescues a man underneath a cart, and Javert walks past, and Javert sees his face as he's lifting this log, or cart, sorry, and it reminds him of when Valjean was in the work camp lifting logs, and he suddenly recognises him. But someone else has been arrested in Valjean's place at the time, and there's been a mistaken identity. So Valjean then has a song where it's called Who Am I? And he sings about, should I pretend that I'm still somebody else, or should I help this innocent man? And because he's now sort of all godly and wants to do good, he goes to reveal himself, but nobody believes him. Anyway, at the hospital, the next song is he comes to visit Fontaine, who is gravely ill, dying, and she's dreaming of Cosette in her bed, which is her little daughter, who she hasn't seen since birth. And Valjean comes up to her and he promises her that he will adopt Cosette and take good care of her, and she will never have to worry ever again about anything. And so this is the next song. So this is Come to Me, and this is Fontaine's death scene. And it's very sad again, but there are going to be some fun ones coming up, so bear with me. But this is for Ruby, Ava, and Megan. Oh, Slav's not ready. If you like our concert, I might have skipped now, but if you like our concert and would like to contribute something towards our work behind the scenes, all our concerts that we're putting on, there is a GoFundMe link that Slava can put across the screen that he's done. Yes, thank you, Slava. And it's GoFundMe Christina-Johnston-Live. If you'd like to donate anything, don't feel you have to. It's just anything you can donate will go such a long way, even if it's £1. But so thank you so much, and I will sing the next song. This is Fontaine's death scene, Come to Me. 'Cause at its time so cold, 'cause at its past your bedtime, you've played the day away, and soon it will be night. Come to me, 'cause at the light is fading. Don't you see the evening star appearing? Come to me
the darkness which comes without a warning, but I will sing you lullabies and wake you in the morning. Oh, Fantine, our time is running out, but Fantine, I swear this on my life. Look, monsieur, where all the children play. Be at peace evermore. My Cosette will live in my protection. Take her now, your child will want for nothing. Good monsieur, you come from God in heaven, and none will ever harm Cosette as long as I am living. Take my hand, the night grows ever colder. Take my child, I give her to your keeping. For God's sake, please stay with me till I'm sleeping, and tell Cosette I love her and I'll wake her in the morning.
I hope you like that piece, Megan Rubinova and everyone else. I'll just read a couple of things before I carry on with the story. Rich goes, My Fair Lady is a great musical too. I know it's a little dated. No, it's a great musical. I could do, I think if everybody would be wanting me to do a whole evening of one musical or one opera, might be a bit more difficult to try and do all the very difficult male voices. But it's something I could explore, maybe the Magic Flute, or yes, My Fair Lady, or anything that you'd like. Maybe if you enjoy tonight learning about a story and going through the characters, it's something I've really enjoyed this week. It's actually been really nice. It's been a hell of a lot of work. Excuse my hell of a lot, but it's been something that I've really enjoyed doing. It's been good work. So it's been really amazing to explore all the different characters, because I've ever only explored Cosette and Fantine, so I've never really understood the male parts or Gavroche or so tonight I'm doing 11, so we'll see what happens. Sorry, I'll do my scrolling. Absolutely love this. Steve, hi Steve from America. Katerina says Chrissy George is listening, and when this started he said a beautiful song. Oh, thank you George, that's so kind. And Tessa Perfection, oh thank you. Mike Garrick, hi John. Oh, he's saying hi John to someone else, not to me, I'm not John. Adrian says Come to Me really suits your voice, lovely to see you getting into the persona of the song. Thank you so much Adrian, I hope you're enjoying it. Ian Byers, hi Ian, so lovely to have you watching as well. And David Rigsby, lovely. Richard, yay. Oh yeah, I've seen that one, haven't I? Do bear with me with my ditziness today, because you know me by now, everyone. Trudy says Tears, so sad but beautifully sung. Yeah, it's such a sad. I think the thing with the Les Mis, it starts so sad, but then that's what makes the joy come out on the other side. David Rigsby says Magic Flute, yes. So I will carry on. Yes, shall I carry on? Does Sava say? Do you want me to carry on? Yes? Stop chatting. Right, so where are we now? I've got so many pieces of paper I might get lost today. So he's visited Fontaine. She unfortunately has passed away, and Javert then arrives to take Valjean back into custody, but Valjean asks Javert for time to go and fetch Cosette from these awful innkeepers. Javert refuses. They have this huge little feud thing. They struggle, and then Valjean, of course, overpowers him and runs away, and he escapes. So the next song is Castle on the Cloud, which is sung by Cosette, a little girl, the little girl, should I say. So she's been kept not custody. She's been looked after, not really looked after, by these duplicitous innkeepers called Thénardier. And they use Cosette as a servant, and they treat her really cruelly while extorting money from Fantine, her mum, claiming that Cosette's always ill and really, always poorly and needing more money than usual. But all the while indulging their own daughter, Éponine. So in this song, Cosette is dreaming of being with her mum and just being loved, really, and getting out of this awful place that she's in, So I hope you enjoy this song. And this song is for Trudy and Trevor Cameron. I'm too early. I'm too early again. I'm getting told off. Oh, he's saying it's fine now. Okay, enjoy, Trudy and Trevor and everyone else. Castle on a Cloud.
There is a castle on a cloud. I like to go there in my sleep. Aren't any floors for me to sweep? Not in my castle on a cloud. There is a room that's full of toys. There are 100 boys and girls. Nobody shouts or talks too loud. Not in my castle on a cloud. There is a lady all in white, holds me and sings a lullaby. She's nice to see and she's soft to touch. She says, Cosette, I love you very much. I know a place where no one's lost. I know a place where no one cries. Crying at all is not allowed. Not in my castle on a cloud.
I hope you like that piece. Meant to be about 10. Fun fact, this was my first ever, I think it was my first ever solo, wasn't it, Mary? She'll tell me. It was either, I think it was this one. It's this one or between Who Will Buy Me a Wonderful Morning from Oliver. It was me holding out some porridge. So that was a beautiful piece I sang. I remember singing that. I must have been about 8 or 9. I must have been. Yes. So I will read a few more comments and then I will continue with the lovely story of Les Miserables. Okay, so Slav is telling me off. I need to be quick. Richard says, just commenting here. Go ahead, Christina. If everyone's happy for me to continue and I'll read some comments later, I'll continue with the story. Yeah? Okay, I'll continue. So basically, the next piece is called Master of the House. This is my favourite piece of a whole musical. So the Thénardiers, this is set in the Thénardiers inn. Basically, they cheat their customers, they steal from their customers, they set really high prices with terrible quality service, and live basically a life of criminal depravity. So Valjean meets Cosette while she's doing an errand drawing the water and offers the Thénardiers payment for her, and they pretend that they love her and that she's been in fragile health and it's cost them so much money, and so he eventually gives them 1,500 francs for her, but and then they leave for Paris. But before they leave for Paris, this is Master of the House, and this is for Kirk and Hannah. Yes, so this is for Kirk and Hannah, who are down in Devon, and they have Patrick, the little horse. So yeah, this is for you both. Again, Slava's telling me I'm too quick again. He's not happy with me today. So that's where we are, and this is Master of the House. So bear with me as I play two characters in this one, the two Thénardiers, Mr. and Mrs. Welcome, monsieur, sit yourself down and meet the best innkeeper in town. As for the rest, all of them crooks, rooking the guests and cooking the books. Seldom do you see honest men like me, a gent of good intent, who's content to be master of the house, darling at the charm, ready with a handshake and an open palm. Tells a saucy tale, creates a little stir. Customers appreciate a bon view. Glad to do a friend a favour. Doesn't cost me to be nice, but nothing gets you laughing. Everything has got a little price. Master of the house, keeper of the zoo, ready to relieve a mother's zoo or two. Watering the wine, making up the weight, picking up their knickknacks when they can't see straight. Everybody loves a landlord, everybody's bosom friend. I do whatever pleases Jesus, won't I bleed him in the end? Master of the house, quick to catch your eye, never lets a passerby pass him by. Servant to the poor, butler to the great, comforter, philosopher and lifelong mate. Everybody's boon companion, everybody's chaperon. Look, love your faces, Jesus, won't I skin you to the bone? Enter, monsieur, lay down your load, unlace your boots and rest from the road. God, this weighs a ton, travels a curse, but here we strive to lighten your purse. Here the goose is cooked, here the fat is fried, and nothing's overlooked till I'm satisfied. Food beyond compare, food beyond belief. Mix it in a mincer and pretend it's beef. Kidney of a horse, liver of a cat, filling up the sausages with this and that. Residents are more than welcome, bridal suite is occupied. Reasonable charges plus some little extras on the side. Charge it for the lice, extra for the mice, 2% for looking in the mirror twice. Here's a little slice, there a little cut, 3% for sleeping with the window shut. When it comes to fixing prices, there are a lot of tricks he knows. How it all increases, all them bits and pieces, geez, it's amazing how it grows. Master of the house, quick to catch your eye, never wants a passerby to pass him by. Servant to the poor, butler to the great, comforter, philosopher and lifelong mate. Everybody's boon companion, gives him everything he's got. Dirty bunch of geezers, geez, what a sorry little lot. I used to dream that I would meet a prince, but God almighty, have you seen what's happened since? Master of the house, isn't worth me spit. Comforter, philosopher and lifelong shit. Flick on your little brain, fake you love Voltaire. Think he's quite a lover, but there's not much there. What a cool trick of nature, landed me with such a louse. God knows how I've lasted living with this bastard in his ass. Master of the house, master and a half, comforter, philosopher, don't make me laugh. Servant to the poor, butler to the great, hypocrite, toady and inebriate. Everybody bless the landlord, everybody bless his spouse. Everybody raise a glass, raise it up the master's arse. Everybody raise a glass to the master of the house. hope you enjoyed that one. It was a fun one to do. I forgot to tell you that my interpretation of it was every time he sees a customer, he would have a French accent, and every time he's speaking to the audience or being himself, he's actually really Cockney. So I hope you got that. And also I'm playing the wife as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed learning it. It's been not many days of learning, but I really enjoyed learning it. So I'd love to do it again one time. So I'll just read some comments while Slava does his thing. So Kenneth Lynch said, love your characterizations. Oh, thank you. Tessa said, this is a good one, Chrissy. Amy said, great acting, thank you. My mum, amazing. Thanks, Mum. Richard says he's laughing here. As you know, Christina, my wife and Mary just celebrated our anniversary. Yes, happy anniversary, Mike and Mary. Steve Resbick says, fantastic, Christina. This is quite a group of characters. I know, a prostitute, a guy who's cruel to young girls, a crooked innkeepers, got it all, yes. And great music, though. It's wonderful music. Schoenberg had a real way with music, so it's wonderful to sing it. Chrissy, you're just fabulous. Congratulations. Oh, that's not interesting. David Rigsby and Caroline Bentley, thank you so much for watching, Caroline. And Kwahe again. And Nicola and Richard and Ricardo, thank you so much for watching, Ricardo too. And Trudy as well, thank you so much. And Kirk, thank you so much for your lovely comments. I'll continue with the story if that's all right with you guys. So where was I? Yes, Valjean and Cosette have gone off to Paris and flee to Paris. So then we skip to 9 years later. It's 1832 in Paris, and there has been an upheaval because of General Lamarck, who's died, who's the only man in government who was supporting the poor. And among this uprising are all basically students, basically Cambridge students, of the day. So one of them is Marius Pontmercy and his friends, who basically want to have an uprising to help the poor. And the Thénardiers, who have since lost their inn, they are now running a street gang. And Thénardier's daughter Éponine has also grown up, like Cosette, and is now fallen in love with the student Marius, who's one of the leaders of the revolution that's happening. And there's a streetwise young urchin called Gavroche who knows everything that happens in the slums. So basically, the next song is called Stars, and it's Javert is singing this. This is for Lucy, Yada, Radim, and Monica back in Prague. It's a beautiful song, and I'll just explain a bit of the story behind it. Javert, now an inspector stationed in Paris, he comes to the rescue from this robbery that's happening with the Thénardiers. Valjean and Cosette escape, and only later does Javert suspect it might be Valjean. So basically, Javert makes this oath to the stars and to God that he believes in a just and ordered universe, and he will do anything he can to find Valjean and recapture him. Meanwhile, Marius has persuaded Éponine to help him find his beloved Cosette. So this is Stars, and this is Javert's song promising God that he's going to find and lock away Valjean.
Out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from God, fallen from grace. God be my witness, I never shall yield till we come face to face, till we come face to face. He knows his way in the dark, but mine is the way of the Lord. And those who follow the path of the righteous will have their reward. And if they fall like Lucifer fell, the flame multitudes, scarce to be counted, filling the darkness with order and light. You are the sentinels, silent and sure, keeping watch in the night, keeping watch in the night. You know your place in the sky, you hold your course and your aim, and each in your season returns and returns, and is always the same. And if you fall like Lucifer fell, you fall in vain. And so it must be, and so it is written on the doorway of paradise. To those who falter and those who fall must pay the price. Lord, let me find him, that I may see him, safe behind bars. I will never rest till then. This I swear by the stars.
I hope you enjoyed that piece. It's a very regimental piece, isn't it? I like that one very much. And Richard says, have you ever been in the musical Oliver before? No, only at school. So it would be lovely maybe one day to play somebody. Maybe I'll be Oliver. Pavla says, this is brilliant, and Lars and I have just had an idea. We'll contact you during the weekend. Okay, super. Can't wait to hear from you, Pavla. And I will continue with the story, because we've got a lot to get through. And if I am going on too long, just tell me in the comments. Just go, be quiet, Chrissy. Anyway, so the next lovely song, this is a wonderful song, and it's for, it was requested by Mike Cramp. This song is A Heart Full of Love, and we're at Valjean's house, and Cosette is thinking about meeting her beloved Marius, who she only has known 5 minutes, but, you know, true love. She confronts Valjean about the secrets of his past, and he won't tell her them. And Eponine has led Marius to Cosette's garden, and he and Cosette meet again, and obviously fall deeply in love, while the heartbroken Eponine watches them through the garden. And I mean, she is so heartbroken because all she wants is to be loved by Marius, and he's fallen in love with another. And then I'll have to sing this song first before telling you what happens next. So I hope you enjoy this song. I'll just make sure Slava's ready. Yes, he's ready. He's on it. Okay, so this is A Heart Full of Love, and then we'll carry on with the story.
A heart full of love, a heart full of song. I'm doing everything all wrong. Oh God, for shame, I don't even know your name. Dear mademoiselle, won't you say, won't you tell? A heart full of love, no fear, no regret. My name is Marius Pontmercy, and mine's Cosette. Cosette, I don't know what to say. Then make no sound. I am lost. I am found. A heart full of love, a heart full of you. A single look, and then I knew
Very short but sweet, that piece. I hope you understood. Again, I forgot to say, I'm singing both characters, as I'm sure you can see. Yes, so I'll read a few more before I carry on with the story. I feel like a storyteller today. It's nice. David Rigsby says, tremendous, thank you so much. Kenneth said you could perform any role. Oh, bless you, Kenneth. Thank you so much. Well, I'm trying very hard, so I hope I'm doing an okay job with telling the story. The composer of Les Mis, Richard, was Claude Schoenberg. He also did Miss Saigon, I think. Another beautiful one. Kenneth says, oh, he said that already. And Katerina then replied to Richard, thank you, Kat. And John Harvey says, clapping hands, thank you so much. Olivia says she was singing along. Oh, bless you, thank you, Olivia. You should come here and sing with me. So I'll carry on with the story. So as you know, they're falling in love. Eponine is heartbroken. And Eponine's father has followed them, of course, because he's a criminal. Thénardier and his gang, they arrive at Valjean's house, but Eponine says, if you go near them, I'm going to scream. So she does. She screams really, really loud, and the scream alerts Valjean, who thinks it's Javert trying to catch him. He tells Cosette it's once again time to go on the run, and this time he wants to take her to England. Obviously, she's not happy about this. And the next song, this is the last song in Act 1, and it's called One Day More, One Day More is called. And on the eve of the 1832 Paris uprising, Valjean prepares to go to exile. Cosette and Marius, of course, are in despair of being apart. Enjolras, which is another one of Marius's friends, he encourages all of Paris to join in the revolution, and the students prepare for battle. Eponine acknowledges despairingly that Marius will never love her. Marius is conflicted whether he should be with Cosette or go and fight. Javert reveals... Is that right? Yes. Sorry. Javert reveals plans to spy on the students and the Thénardier scheme to making profit coming off the violence. Marius decides to stand with his friends, of course, and all anticipate the dawn with this amazing piece called One Day More. Again, I'm singing... How many am I? I'm Marius, I'm Jean Valjean, I'm Cosette, I'm Gavroche, I'm everybody. So bear with me. I hope I can try and make it clear who I am. So yes, I hope you enjoy this one, and it is dedicated to Teresa. And Slava is ready, so we can continue.
One day more, another day, another destiny, this never-ending road to cavalry. These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time. One day more, I did not live until today. How can I live when we are parted? One day more, tomorrow you'll be worlds away. And yet with you my world has started. One more day on my own. One more day with him not caring. What a life I might have known. But he never saw me there. One more day before the storm, at the barricades of freedom, when our ranks begin to form, will you take your place with me? And ever one day more to Watch 'em run amok, catch 'em as they fall. Never know your luck when there's a free-for-all. Here a little dip, there a little touch. Most of them are gone and so they won't miss much. One day to a new beginning. Every man will be a king. There's a new world for the winning. Do you hear the people sing? One more day, all on my own. I will learn their little secrets. I will know the things they know. Watch 'em run amok, catch 'em as they fall. Never know your luck when there's a free-for-all. Tomorrow will be far away. Tomorrow is Judgment Day. Tomorrow we'll discover what a God in heaven has in store. One more dawn, one more day, one day more.
Oh, golly gosh. I hope you liked that one. I was singing so many characters. I hope you could see which ones I was singing at the time. It's like learning a different language. You've got to quickly switch. I'll just read. Oh, okay. YouTube comments have stopped. I'm going to read them on my phone. Where are we? What? Breeze Event says, sorry I'm late. Hi, nice to see you. Ricardo says, I love 4 things. Number 1, your interpretation, your narration, your voice, and the original score. Oh, thank you so much. And hi to Ricardo from Slava. Slava says hello, because yes, I know Ricardo. Sorry, brain freeze or brain something. Yeah, Slava says hi, Ricardo. And Fly Like a Bird has lots of hearts. Thank you so much. Kenneth says, funny how they viewed things back then. See where the channel is, 20 miles at the Straits of Dover. Philip says, ultimate in entertainment, Chrissy. Wonderful. Oh, thank you so much. Charlie says, her voice sparkles like the diamonds on high notes. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. And I hope you're enjoying this type of concert today. I know it's very different to the normal ones where I'm singing very different things, but I thought it would be quite nice to tell you all the story, as so many people did say they didn't really know the story. So I'll continue with, there's been some more here. Ali Hillman. Oh, hello, Mrs. Hillman. And very clever indeed. Oh, thank you, Daphne. And Trudy says, superb. We're clapping like mad. Oh, thank you so much, Trudy and Trevor. Thank you. And Kat says, well done. Thank you so much, guys, for your such lovely comments. And Sam and Joel says, thank you, watching you now with friends in Devon. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Happy anniversary. I'll carry on with the story. We are nearly through. We're in Act 2, are we? Yes, we're in Act 2 now. Yay! So this one is On My Own, Eponine. I'm sure all of you have heard this one before. In the film, it's, what's her name? Box. Samantha Barks, sorry. Yes, Samantha Barks plays it in the film. And funnily enough, I coached her in opera when she came to Prague. And we did Interlude in Prague together, the film. So yeah, I know Samantha. She's very lovely. So yes, I'll carry on with the story. So they're all anticipating the dawn coming. So the students have already built the barricade in Paris. Javert has been disguised as a rebel to spy on the students, and Marius discovers that Eponine has disguised herself as a boy and to join the rebels, and wanting to keep her away from the violence, he gives her a letter for Cosette to go and give to Cosette. So she goes off and does that, and Valjean intercepts the letter from Eponine. He reads it and he learns that Marius is in love with Cosette, and then in this lovely, beautiful piece, Eponine is walking the streets of Paris in the dark, imagining that Marius is there with her, and she's lamenting her love for Marius will never be requited. And this is for Becky Carey, because Becky Carey requested it. So this is for you.
I did not want your money, sir. I came out here because I was told to. And now the night is near, I can make believe he's here. Sometimes I walk alone at night when everybody else is sleeping. I think of him and then I'm happy with the company I'm keeping. The city goes to bed, but I can live inside my head. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I'll walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are barren everywhere, the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world would go on turning. A world full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own.
I hope you enjoyed that piece. Another really sad piece, I'm sorry. It's very sad. Richard said, Chrissy, a remake of West Side Story is coming out this December. Oh, that's amazing. That's another one I'd love to do, West Side Story. Again, did it at Guildhall, but haven't done it since. John Harvey, this is my favourite song of the show. Oh, thank you, John. And Ali says, crying my eyes out right now. Oh, no, don't cry. Oh, dear. Kenneth says, sad to be lonely in Paris. I know, Paris is not the place to be lonely, is it? It's an awful place to be lonely. Oh, okay. More YouTube on here. Oh, it stopped. Oh, it has. It's come up here now. Nigel Ingleton, beautifully executed. Oh, thank you, Nigel and Topsy, for watching again. That's so kind of you. And Carway says, beautiful. I could clearly tell that you were crying. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And Amy says, super performance, giving me goosebumps and making me feel sad. Oh, dear. Well, let's move on to something happy then, because there's a real happy one coming up. So we've gone to Eponine's obviously crying her eyes out, and she's very sad. So then the French army arrives at the barricades and demands that the students surrender. Of course they don't. Though Javert tells the students that the government won't attack at night, he's lying to them, obviously. Gavroche, the little boy, he recognises him and he exposes him as a spy, and the students detain Javert. That's all I have to say up until that song. So, Little People, I'm playing Gavroche, so again, a bit like Cosette, I'm about probably 10 or 11. And this is for Tessa and Austin, hello, and Jane and Richard. And also dedicated to Joel and Sam for happy third wedding anniversary. So, yeah, happy anniversary to you guys. This is a real fun one for you all. And... yeah, is Slava ready? He is. Okay, enjoy. They laugh at me, this fellas, just because I am small. They laugh at me because I'm not 100 feet tall. I tell them there's a lot to learn down here on the ground. The world is big, but little people turn it around. A worm can roll a stone, a bee can sting a bear, a fly can fly around for sight 'cause flies don't care. A sparrow in the hut can make a happy home. A flea can bite the bottom of a poke in Rome. Goliath was a bruiser who was tall as the sky. But David threw a rock and gave him one in the eye. I never read the Bible, but I know that it's true. It only goes to show what little people can do. A worm can roll a stone, a bee can sting a bear, a fly can fly around the sight 'cause flies don't care. A sparrow in the hut can make a happy home. A flea can bite the bottom of the Pope in Rome. So listen here, Professor, with your head in the cloud. It's often kind of useful to get lost in the crowd. So keep your universities, I don't give a damn. For better or for worse, it's the way that I am. Be careful where you go, 'cause little people grow, except me. And little people know when little people fight. We may look easy pickings, but we got some bite. So never kick a dog, because he's just a pup. You better run for cover when the pup grows up. We'll fight for 20 armies and we won't give up. A worm can roll a stone, a bee can sting a bear, a fly can fly around the sight 'cause flies don't care. A sparrow in the hut can make a happy home. A flea can bite the bottom of the Pope in Rome. A flea can bite the bottom of the Pope in Rome. I hope you enjoyed that really fun one. I absolutely loved that one when I first heard it on Monday or Tuesday. I fell in love with it. I've never actually, because it's not in the film, and I've never actually really looked at Les Mis really in depth, so I've never really heard that one before. So I think that's just a beautiful piece, really fun. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. And Amy says, beautiful performance, give me goosebumps. Oh, that's gone already. Oh, this is not working, is it? It is working. Oh, am I just being really slow? Tessa says, you're so good at musical theatre. Happy anniversary, Sam and Joel, and our beautiful little row. Yes. Kenneth says, awesome one-woman show. David Rigsby says, adorable. Thank you so much, guys. And Philip says, that was real fun. It was fun. I love doing that. I have found a great love for comedy now, so maybe I'll do some more fun stuff. So carrying on with the story. So that was a fun one. And where am I now? I think I've gone ahead of myself. No, there we are. Yes, I'm fine. So this next one is another sad piece, unfortunately. It's called A Little Fall of Rain. It was actually requested by Olivia and William Pitcher. So Eponine here has come back to the barricades to find Marius. But as she's doing that, she gets shot by the government soldiers crossing the barricade. And Marius holds her and assures her that she assures him, that she feels no pain and reveals her love, her undying love for him, before dying in his arms. The students then mourn the first loss of life, and they resolve to fight in her name. It's very sad, that piece. So in this piece, I'm singing Eponine and Marius's parts. So I hope you enjoy it. And yes, this is for Olivia and William.
Don't you fret, Monsieur Marius, I don't feel any pain. A little fall of rain can hardly hurt me now. You're here, that's all I need to know. And you will keep me safe, and you will keep me close. And rain will make the flowers grow. But you will live, Ponine, dear God above. If I could close your wounds with words of love, just hold me now and let it be. Shelter me, comfort me. You will live 100 years if I could show you how. I won't desert you now. The rain can't hurt me now. This rain will wash away what's past, and you will keep me safe, and you will keep me close. I'll sleep in your embrace at last. The rain that brings you here is heavenliest. The skies begin to clear, and I'm at rest. A breath away from where you are. I've come home from so far. So don't you fret, Monsieur Marius, I don't feel any pain. A little fall of rain can hardly hurt me now. I'm here, that's all I need to know. And you will keep me safe, and you will keep me close. And rain will make the flowers grow.
I hope you enjoyed that piece. Again, another sad one. It's so sad. The thing I do love about Les Mis, though, is that it's gone. Going through it all this week, it's a real roller coaster. So I think it's a real good story because it has all this tragedy, yet it has some real funny points as well that really make you laugh, and then it brings you back down to tragedy again, and then brings you up again. So yeah, I just love Les Mis. I've fallen in love with it in a week. Anyway, Joel says, thanks Chrissy, that was great. We'll be playing that for little one Rowan when she see her friends tomorrow. Oh, thank you. And Olivia says, oh, that was beautiful, we loved it, thank you so much. That was very moving from Philip, thank you. And Daphne says poignant, and Mumsy says moving and beautiful, thank you Mumsy. John Harvey says, I had booked to see Les Mis in April. We will see it again one day. Thank you for reminding us of some of the great parts which aren't often seen. Oh, thank you so much, John. Well, I do hope one day I get to be in it. I was watching Michael Ball, and he's literally sung from Marius to Jean Valjean, and now last year he did Javert, which I think is fabulous. To do all the parts, he's just sort of grown up with Les Mis, which is amazing. David says, captivating performance, and Kuha says, well done. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for all your comments. And if you are enjoying tonight's concert or any of the other concerts, and you'd like to donate a virtual ticket towards tonight's performance, then Slav will put a GoFundMe link there. Thank you so much. And the link for it is in the description. So thank you so much. All your donations, I can't tell you how much they mean, especially now it looks like no indoor performances are going to happen at all now. So I think I'll be singing like this for the very distant future of the rest of this year probably. So I hope you'll all continue to join in watching, and if you can share all of the videos or links to your friends and family, I'd love to try and get this out to as many people as possible. I'd love to sing to all over the world, to have a big global family watching, and we can create, I feel like you're all family now, so it'd be lovely to grow this family and for me to be able to sing to you all each week. And yeah, so if you can share it and like it and share to all your friends, that would mean so much to me and to Slava with all the work he's doing. Bless him. I wish I could show you what his faces he pulls, and he's going no. Are you sweating more than me? Yeah, he said yes. I'm so hot. Oh my goodness, it's worse than last week, guys. It's really hot. Super, thank you so much. And I'll continue. I've got 2 songs left. I wanted to sing so many more, as I always say each week, but we don't have time, and I know I've gone over already. But if you think that's all right to go over, do let me know, because I was worried that going over an hour would be too much for people, but do let me know. So the next song I'm going to sing is one of my favourite songs for a male to sing. It's Jean Valjean's song, Bring Him Home, of course, and it was asked for me to sing this by Andy Kershaw and Philip Norton. So let me read you the rest of the story. So Bring Him Home basically comes in when Jean Valjean, he arrives at the barricade, crossing government lines disguised as a soldier, hoping that he might have somehow protect Marius, because obviously he knows Cosette and her are in love. The rebels suspect him at first, but when the government army attacks, Jean Valjean shoots one of the soldiers, saving Enjolras, that's his name, and scaring off, and they accept him as one of them. He then asks Enjolras to execute Javert, who they have imprisoned, and he agrees. But as soon as Javert and Valjean are alone, of course, Jean Valjean, being the lovely, wonderful moral man he is, he frees Javert, and Javert warns him that he will come back for him. But Valjean says there are no grudges towards Javert at all. He was only doing his duty, and he forgives him for the past. The students then settle down for the night. They go to sleep and reminisce about the past. There's another song called Drink With Me, and Marius is told he must go to sleep because he's obviously devastated after losing Eponine. And he's wondering if Cosette will remember him if he dies. And as he sleeps, Jean Valjean prays to God to protect Marius, even if it's the cost of his own life, to keep Marius safe. And this is Bring Him Home. So this is for Andy Kershaw and Philip Norton.
He's like the sun I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly on and on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can take, you can give. Let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him
I hope you like that piece. Oh, that's such an emotional piece. I mean, they're all quite emotional, but that one really brings it home, how emotional it is. That's not funny. You can go all night, Chrissy. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. No problem going on longer. Oh, thank you, John. That's very kind of you. A couple more hours, Slava says. I don't think so, dear. I'll be dripping. I used to sing this to George when he was in hospital. Oh, Cat, that's so sweet. And he is home now. That's wonderful. Ali Hillman says, happy to keep watching for as long as you're prepared to sing, to be honest. Oh, that's good. Thank you so much. Yeah, that means a lot because I was worried that I was going to be boring you all. Oh, gosh, my stomach's really hungry. I think I need to eat. Richard says, very famous song. John Harvey, beautiful. Kuhar, says, Bring Him Home is one of my favourite songs. I play it on my Steinway at home. Oh, that's wonderful. And Philip Norton says, fabulous, Chrissy, thank you so much. And Daphne said, made me cry. Oh, thank you so much. And Teresa, thank you. And Pavla, thank you so much for your comments. It means a lot to me. Sorry, can you whisper that again, Slava? Oh, I made her husband cry. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't read that properly. Thank you. Richard said, take a nice cold shower. I don't like cold showers. I do not do cold showers. Slav will vouch for that. I usually have it on 40 degrees. Just caught the end of that, Chrissy. Oh, just beautiful. Oh, thanks, Rob. Thanks for tuning in. You can always go back and listen to them all if you want. You don't have to. Anyway, I'll carry on with the story because we're nearly at the end. The last song is Empty Chairs at Empty Tables. So I'll just read you the last bit of the story. So yes, as dawn approaches, Enjolras realises that the people of Paris have not risen up with the students, and but they continue despite all the odds, and their resolve is fired even further when poor little Gavroche, who I sang earlier, his song Little People, he sneaks out to get some ammunition from the other side of the barricade and he's killed. The army gives a final warning, but the students don't listen, and Enjolras says, let others rise to take our place until the earth is free. So everyone in the barricade is killed apart from Jean Valjean and Marius, who escaped through the sewers. Javert then returns to the barricade, trying to find Valjean to arrest him, obviously. He can't find him, but he sees the sewer gate open, so he realises that, knowing Valjean, he's probably gone down there. Valjean's carrying Marius on his back through the sewers, but collapses in exhaustion, and whilst he's unconscious, Tornadier, who comes looting bodies, comes upon them, takes the ring as he's unconscious, and flees when Valjean wakes up from consciousness. So when Valjean carries Marius out of the sewer exit, Javert is there waiting for him to arrest him. And again, he pleads, I need to take Marius to a doctor. Once you've done that, you can arrest me. Javert reluctantly agrees and lets him go. And then he starts debating with himself, what has he done? Why has he let him go? This is not him. But refusing to compromise his principles and no longer being able to hold them sacred, he's torn between his beliefs and about God and his desire to adhere the law, and he's unable to reconcile, and he commits suicide by throwing himself off into the river Seine. In the wake of the failed revolution, the women come out and they sing the song Turning, and they're basically crying about all the students that had died. Marius is wounded, but he is alive, and despairs the death of his friends in this next scene, that the sacrifice was for nothing. I'll sing this song, then I will do the conclusion, and then I'll read a little bit, and then maybe I'll do an encore. So this is Empty Chairs at Empty Tables, sung by Marius, and this is a dedication from me to all of you, for thank you so much for your continued weekly views, support, shares, likes, and all your kind virtual tickets, donations that you've sent to us via the GoFundMe link. I can't thank you enough. Having you watching, as I said, you feel like family now. So thank you so much for being on this journey with us. And I hope you enjoy this last piece.
There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Empty chairs at empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was they lit the flame. How they sang about tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. From the table in the corner, they could see a world reborn, and they rose with voices ringing, and I can hear them now, the forever words that they had sung. Look at the last communion, lonely barricade at dawn. Oh, my friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the windows, phantom shadows on the floor. Empty chairs and empty tables, where my friends will meet no more. Oh, my friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs and empty tables, where my friends will sing no
I hope you enjoyed that very sad piece for the end. It was very sad at the end. I'll just do the conclusion and then I'll wrap up. If you would like an encore, by the way, from anything I've sung from this evening, while I'm reading the conclusion, sorry, what did you say? Say it again. Oh, yeah. So Slava wants me to sing Master of the House. If everybody else would like me to sing that, cast your votes now, and I'll read the conclusion. So again, Marius, he wonders who saved his life. Cosette comforts him, and they get married. And Valjean asks Marius to keep it a secret about his past, because he needs to flee away. He doesn't want to cause any problems for Cosette. So they get married, and of course the Thénardiers crash the wedding, disguised as nobility, and attempt to blackmail Marius, saying that Valjean is a murderer because he saw him carrying a body through the sewers, and he shows them the ring that he stole from the body, and Marius is like, that's my ring. So he then realises that Valjean has saved his life, and so the newlyweds go off to find Valjean. Of course, Valjean is dying in the convent where it all sort of started, and he's got nothing left to live for, and the spirit of Fantine, Cosette's mum, comes in and tells him that all has been forgiven and that he will be with God in heaven soon. Cosette and Marius enter the convent and find Valjean near to death, and Valjean thanks God for letting him see Cosette one last time. He gives her the letter that he wrote of his confession and tells the truth about her mum, and as he dies, the spirit of Fantine, Cosette's mum, and Éponine, Thénardier's, whatever their name is, daughter, they guide him to heaven, reminding him that to love another person is to see the face of God. They're joined by all the people and spirits who died in the Revolution battle, and they all sing at the end. Do you hear the people sing? And it's about they're singing in the next world that God lays low all tyranny and frees all the oppressed from their shackles. So that's the end of Les Mis. It's been wonderful to be able to share this story with you. I hope you've enjoyed my reading and singing at the same time. Okay, so encore is Master of the House. Master of the House it is, everybody. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'm sorry I went over a little bit longer than normal, but if you enjoyed me just focusing on one story and one musical, do let me know. Do say in the comments, and I'll try, or give me some ideas for next week. I know next week I've got Worsted Park. If you want to come to Worsted Park, it's August the 8th. Tickets are on the Worsted Park website, and it should be a wonderful day of opera, musical theatre, crossover. I'm doing a mix of everything for everyone. So give me some ideas about what to sing next week. It'll probably be a Wednesday or Thursday next week, just because I need to prepare for Saturday. Tell me what you'd like me to sing next week before the weekend, if you can. No, it's the weekend. What am I talking about? But Slava's laughing at me. Stop laughing. Before Monday, tell me what you'd like me to sing next week, because I've got to get everything ready. This is Master of the House for the encore. Thank you, guys.
Welcome, monsieur. Sit yourself down and meet the best in Guibert in town. As for the rest, all of them crooks, rooking the guests and cooking the books. Seldom do you see honest men like me, a gent of good intent, who's content to be master of the house, darling at a charm, ready with a handshake and an open palm, tells a saucy tale, creates a little stir, customers appreciate a bon view, glad to do the friend a favour, doesn't cost me to be nice, but everything gets you nothing and everything has got a little price. Master of the house, keeper of the zoo, ready to relieve him of a shoe or two, water in the warren, making up the weight, picking up their knickknacks when they can't see straight. Everybody loves a landlord, everybody's bosom friend. I do whatever please, cheese, I won't bleed him in the end. Master of the house, quick to catch your eye, never let a passerby pass him by. Servant to the poor, butler to the great, comforter, philosopher, and lifelong mate. Everybody's boon companion, everybody's chaperone. But look up all your faces, geez, I wouldn't skin them to the bone. Enter, monsieur, sit yourself down, unlace your boots and rest from the road. Car this way's a ton, traverse the curse, but here we strive to lighten your purse. Here the goose is cooked, here the fat is fried, and nothing's overlooked till I'm satisfied. Food beyond compare, food beyond belief. Mix it in a mincer and pretend it's beef. Kidney of a horse, liver of a cat, filling up the sausages with this and that. Residents are more than welcome. Bridal suite is occupied. Reasonable charges plus some little extras on the side. Charging for the lice, extra for the mice, 2% for looking in the mirror twice. Here a little slice, there a little cut, 3% for sleeping with the window shut. When it comes to fixing prices, there are a lot of tricks he knows. How it all increases, all them bits and pieces, geez, it's amazing how it grows. Master of the house, quick to catch your eye, never let a passerby pass him by. Servant to the poor, butler to the great, comforter, philosopher, and lifelong mate. Everybody's boon companion, give him everything he's got. Dirty bunch of gazers, geez, what a sorry little lot. I used to dream that I would meet a prince, but God almighty, have you seen what's happened since? Master of the house isn't worth me spit, comforter, philosopher, and lifelong shit. Cunning little brain, regular Voltaire. Think it's quite a lover, but there's not much there. What a cruel trick of nature, landing me with such a louse. God knows how I've lasted, living with this bastard in his ass. Master of the house, master and a half, comforter, philosopher, don't make me laugh. Servant to the poor, butler to the great, hypocrite and toady and inebriate. Everybody bless the landlord, everybody bless his spouse. Everybody raise a glass, raise it up the master's arse. Everybody raise a glass to the master of the house. I hope you enjoyed that song again. It's such a fun one to sing. I absolutely love it. Yeah, thank you so much. I'll read a couple of comments and then I'll say my goodbyes and leave you to your lovely evenings in this incredible heat. Caroline says, that fantastic, Christine, you're doing a great job keeping us entertained every Friday. Thank you so much. And Tessa Kisses, thank you. And Kuha says, thank you for the concert. Thank you, Kuha, for listening all the way in Hawaii. Trudy, West Side Story next, please. Oh, if everyone wants West Side Story, let me know. Keep sending the comments in. Philip says, we're going to Worsted Park. Brilliant, Philip. I'll see you there. Ricardo says, I really enjoyed this mix of narration and singing. Oh, thank you so much. John Harvey says, thanks for singing this one. I missed it earlier as I had a phone call. Oh, good. Well, not good that you... Yeah, anyway. Daphne, fantastic evening. Thank you so much. Rob Goodrich, Chris, you're so versatile. Thank you, Rob. Rob was one of my amazing music... He was the music director at Fram. He's the reason I am doing this career, as well as Mary Bingham watching. You both have completely shaped my... musical life, so I owe you a lot, so thank you. Mike says, dearest Christina, sadly we got dragged away. That's okay, you can rewatch it, no problem. Happy 54th anniversary, so don't you worry. And then Pete, thank you so much. Philip Norton, thank you so much. Anna again, thank you so much
thank you for loving Empty Chairs. Kuhar says thank you for the concert. David says great. Gillian Johnston says West Side Story sounds great. Okay, keep them coming in. Oh, West Side Story seems to be really popular. Okay, well then that obviously makes it easy for me because I can start planning. So yeah, lots of love to you all. And again, if you would like to donate a virtual ticket for tonight's concert and to all our work behind the scenes and all the practicing I do, it's link is in the description, and anything you can give, I can't tell you how much it means to us, and it just helps us put these concerts on. Without you guys, we couldn't do it. So thank you so much for your continued support. It means the world to us, and yeah, you are like family now. I've said that a million times. You're probably sick of hearing it, but I feel that. And if you want to go and buy tickets for Worsted Park, they're on the Worsted Park website. You can find links on my what can you find links on my social media stuff? Just go on Facebook, Instagram, other things I'm on. Just look me up. And yeah, please share this concert tonight. It'd be so wonderful to get more people watching and to be able to sing to more people. So yeah, thank you so much for your continued support. Have a wonderful hot weekend, and I can't wait to sing to you guys next week. It looks like it's going to be West Side Story, unless there suddenly comes an influx of other things, but West Side Story seems to be going that way. So oh, and Jonathan says he can't wait for Worsted Park. Yes, me too, Jonathan. Can't wait. Jonathan is the organiser. So thank you, Jonathan, so much for all that you've done to make it happen. I know it's so much work behind the scenes, so thank you so much. And yeah, I stop talking now. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and bless you all. Love you. Love, lots of love. That's what I meant to say. Lots of love to you all. And yeah, look forward to seeing you next week with hopefully West Side Story. Have a wonderful weekend. Do not get burnt. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, guys. Lots of love. Bye.